Hello, friends. Hello. My name is Marisha, and I want to welcome you to my creative diary, the Diary of Belle Rose. Happy Saturday. How is everyone doing on today? How are you doing? As you come on in, I have great news for you. I am two places at one time. Yes. And trust me, there have been plenty times when I have told myself, or said to myself rather, I wish I was two places at one time. Well, today I can be. Why? Because I'm creating right here. And guess what? I am over there, over in the right in the chat. So feel free to ask me any questions that you have during this tutorial on today. I am so excited. I cannot wait to get started. While you're coming on in, where are you from? Shout your state out. Where are you from? So we can show you some love. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. So today we are going to be creating. Are you ready? Are you ready to see what I am creating today? All right, I'm going to be creating a bling pen. Hallelujah. Isn't this gorgeous? This is so gorgeous. OMG. I'm super excited because in July, I will be teaching an in-person class here in Charlotte for the DIY bling class. We're going to bling out a pen and another, well, you're actually going to get two pens. So one pen, we're going to create a solid design, and then another one, we're going to create a pattern, which I will reveal later. So I'm super excited about that. The release date is coming soon, so make sure you go over to my website, thediaryofbellerose.com. Make sure you sign up to be a part of my email list. Okay, stay up to date on all of the information, upcoming events, and everything like that. I am super excited. I'm so happy to get back into teaching in-person classes. So if you are in the Charlotte area, please spread the word. I know some of you have reached out to me regarding Zoom classes. Stay tuned. Zoom classes will be coming soon, okay? But until then, I do have other options available when it comes to my classes. So for more details, go and head on over to my website, thediaryofbellerose.com. Also, please feel free to support my other social media outlets that I'm on. I am on Facebook and Instagram as well at the Diary of Belle Rose. So without further ado, oh, and one more thing before we get started, as you come in, please like this tutorial. If you please would not mind doing so. Please like this video. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you. A lot of content I've already created and a lot of greater things are to come. And those of you who have been around with me, I cannot thank you all enough for your love and your support. I appreciate you so, so much. All right, guys, are you ready to get started? I said let's go before, but and then I started talking. But it's okay. It is okay. Okay. So without further ado, we are going to get started. Let's get into it. All right. To begin, we're going to bring in a Papermate ink gel pen. Okay. I am using black today, but if you see other crafters out there who create these pens, a lot of times they will use different colors like the pinks, the blues, the yellow, whatever pen you want to use, just go for it. Or if you want to get a pen, a black pen, and spray paint it, you can do that as well. There's so many options when it comes to creating these pens. I always encourage my students and everyone in general to explore your options and then go for whatever works best for you. That's what you have to go for, okay? We as content creators, we may show you our way of doing things, but I know me personally, I always encourage everyone to explore your options, explore your adhesive glues, explore, your different ways of, your paints and all of that stuff. Just explore and do what works best for you. That's what you have to do. You have to do that. Go and do whatever works best for you. Okay. So with this pen right here, we're going to perform a little bit of crafty surgery, okay? We have to remove, we're going to prep the pen. So first we're going to remove the tip, and make sure you put this in a safe place, okay, to where you don't lose it, okay? So maybe a Ziploc bag, a bowl, a pouch, whatever you want to do. Just make sure it's in a place where you don't lose it. Okay, we're going to take out the top part. Okay, I'm going to set those aside. So you're left with the barrel of the pen, okay? So next, what we're going to do is we're going to remove this little piece right here, okay? Because we don't need this. So there's many different ways you can do this. You can either twist it and take it off, but there's going to be left a little aftermath of removing it. But I'm going to show you how to remove that, okay? I know for me, I have twisted it off, and I've used scissors to just get the rest of that off, or you can go in with some wire cutters or any tool that you have that would allow you to cut, and you can just cut it off like so. It's not gonna be hard to take off. So see, you just take it and just wiggle it like that, and then it'll come off. Oh, this is a good clean cut right there. I don't know if it'll focus to where you can see it. Okay, but if you see this little part right here, we want to file that down and that little part right there, because if not, it's not going to be even when we add the rhinestones to there, okay? So yeah, you can use these little wire cutters to cut it off, or you can twist it off and then bring in your nail file. Bring in a nail file. And then this part right here, you can just discard, okay? Just toss it on out. And right here, you're just gonna file it down, file it down. Not much you have to do because the wire cutters basically took off everything for me. All right. So see how slick that is now? So there's no little humps in the road, as I would say. No humps in the road. All right. Next, what we are going to do is spray paint. All right. So I'm going to bring in some Krylon Shortcuts Hobby Craft paint. And this is black. I'm using black for this. And you're going to need a dowel, little dowel. What we're going to do is we're going to place it in here like so, to where it doesn't move, like that. And then we're going to head on over and begin to spray paint. So let's get started. So now we're going to head on over to my prep area, and we are going to spray paint. Okay guys, I am back. I'm at my prep area. Now you can feel free to spray paint outside. Just make sure you spray paint in an open area because of the fumes, okay? So I'm going to give my little can a little shake, shake, shake like that. Just shake it up really good. And then make sure that while you are spray painting, you are not like really close up on it. Okay, if you are, it's going to cause drippage and clumps of the spray paint. So you want a good distance, okay? And I suggest the distance to be almost about 12 inches, okay? So we're going to, and as I spray paint, I'm going to turn this, okay? I'm going to lightly turn it. As you see, lightly, so that way the coat is even. And that's it. That's it. Now I'm going to set this to the side and allow it to dry. You can feel free to stick it like in a foam block and allow it to dry. All right, friends, I am back. Our pen has dried. So now we are going to start blinging. Okay, for this next step, you will need your rhinestones. The rhinestones are SS10s. SS10 sizes are 3 millimeters. Okay, so there's different sizes of rhinestones. So for the pens, you can normally use SS10s and SS12s. They are along the same size. We're also going to use our adhesive glue. I have placed this glue in a precision tip glue bottle, and the glue that I'm using is Gemtac. This is a permanent glue. You can use this to embellish jeans, phones, purses, shoes, glasses, and more with rhinestones, pearls, glitter, and more. So this is what I am using. Beacon Gemtac. Now I'm going to what I like to call build my fence. All right, so building my fence basically means this is the first row of rhinestones that I'm placing on the pen. I use this with the pen, cups, whatever I'm blinging. I put my fence up first and I allow it to set for a few minutes. That way this prevents the next row from pushing the rhinestones down and being uneven. So once I apply my first row of rhinestones, aka build my fence, I'll let it set aside for a while, allow the glue to start to set, and then I'll come back and then start adding my next row of rhinestones. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of glue like so. I'm just gonna go around like that. And using my wax pen, I'm going to pick up jewel and place it like that. And I want to make sure it's close to the edge. And I'm going to show you a tip, trick, hack, whatever you want to call it. Now the reason I'm picking mine up with the opposite end is because what I did was I added a little bit of glue to the tip of the opposite end and I allow it to set so it's kind of sticky. So that's an option you have too. Or you can use whatever jewel pick that you have. All right. See, we're gonna do that. Pick it up and then just place it like that. That's a little bit too much glue right there, but it's okay. And that's another thing. Be careful not to add a lot of glue because it could ooze over and affect the shine of your rhinestones. All right, so there we have this. I'm gonna scrape that off a little bit. Better yet, let me just take it off. I'm gonna take this off, wipe it off real good. I'm gonna pick up another jewel, another gem, and then just add it right there, like that. Okay. So here's my little fence. Now to make sure they're even and they're not crooked, I'm gonna place it right here on my surface. And then I'm gonna press them down like that just to make sure they are even to the edge. All right, so there you have it. So I'm gonna allow this to sit about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and then we're gonna come back and start adding the next layer. Now I'm using the honeycomb method to create this pen. So I will be right back once this finished setting. So while this is setting, how is everyone doing today? Are you doing any crafts today? What's going on with you this weekend? Let me know in the chat if we haven't already talked about it. And while this is setting, I want to give you guys, let you guys know some great things going on with Belle Rose. I have released my, I already had some merch in my Etsy shop, my Everyday is Crafter Day merch, but I have revamped it. So yes, so we have Crafter Day merch, and now we've added to the Everyday is Crafter Day merch, Craft Her. So this pouch, well, you can get the pouch. We have shirts, mugs, yeah, the whole shebang. So check it out on my website at thediaryofbellerose.com. I am in the process of revamping my Etsy page and everything, and rolling some things over to my website as well. So you can go check out my Etsy shop and my website. So the Etsy shop is The Diary of Belle Rose as well. And then my website is thediaryofbellerose.com. But this pouch right here, this is the large pouch. Yeah, this pouch is huge. This pouch is 12 inches, and it has a flat bottom, and it's really good for storing like all of your crafty stuff. Like, yes, all of your crafty stuff. You can put your glues in here. Look, it even holds, if you create cards and stuff, it holds, like, look, you can put that in there. Distress oxides, no problem. Put that in there. Glue, put it in there. Put it in the pouch. Put it in the pouch. So there's this size, there's a smaller size, and look, and I don't know if you can really see it right here, but it stands. It's so cool. I'm really proud of this addition to my merch. So yeah, go check it out. And there's also a little teddy bear. Oh my goodness, I had to do it. I had to do it. It's a little teddy bear, and it has a t-shirt on it that reads Craft Her. So, oh my goodness. And I'm in the process of designing the Crafter Day. If it's not already over there by the time we go live with this tutorial. But yeah, just go over there, check it out. And guys, if you have any suggestions for me, any feedback for anything that I have available, just please let me know. Just email me, DM me, just reach out to me and let me know. Okay, now that I'm back, thanks to Molly barking. Y'all know how Molly is. Molly she has to make her presence known on everything. And I love her. I really do. If only she could craft. Now, Lord, if I could get the dog to craft, oh my goodness. Oh, Lord have mercy. But anyways, back to the pen. This pen, creating this pen, it took me about an hour to create. And it does not take long. This is a quick craft. So about an hour, maybe an hour and a half to create, if that. It depends on your rate of speed while you create. I don't suggest rushing. I always say take your time, just enjoy it, relish in the moment. I know for me, blinging and just creating period is just very therapeutic. It's an atmosphere I love to be in. I enjoy it. So whenever I have the opportunity to go and create, that's the space I love to be in. So yeah, if you're interested in making a pen, go for it. Start off maybe basically with like a solid color, and then from there venture out into other colors. There are some artists out there who do ombre pens, and yeah, just all kinds of amazing bling blingologist, as I like to call them, blingologist out there. So yeah. All right, it looks like my glue, if you see it, you see where it's not as white. That means it's starting to set. You see that? There's a little spot right there, but it's fine. But you can't really see the glue. So, and the gems are not moving as freely as they were once you first apply them. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on our next layer. So right here, we're going to add our next layer. All right, and using my jewel pick, gonna pick it up and I'm gonna place it right here in between those two rhinestones right there. So we're gonna keep going like so. Keep going, just pick it up. Has anyone ever blinged? I know for me, I have done diamond dots before, and I've made a few bling projects. But if you have bling before, let me know in the chat, what have you created while you have blinged? All right, so see, and then once you get your flow down pat, you'll be good to go. So see, there's the second layer, and you can just keep going, because once you build your fence, you can just keep going. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the next layer, add the glue like this. And then we're gonna come in and add the gems like that. Uh-oh, let's see. Pick it up like that. And sometimes the opposite end of my pen can be a little sticky because I've added glue to the tip. That sometimes it picks up my gems, so I have to just make my adjustments as needed. Now, cure time for this glue is 24 hours. There are other adhesives out there, and again, as I mentioned earlier, just experiment before you commit and work with whatever works best for you. That's what you have to go for. Whatever works best for you, go for it. All right. And if you want to, you can go back and just make sure that they're centered in there. I hope you guys can see that. I know it may be hard with the black on black. But you're gonna keep going like that. So you're just gonna keep going. So you're gonna add your glue and then add your rhinestones, and you're gonna do it in between like that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and work on this, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna finish up the pen. All right, guys, I am back, and as you see, I am almost done with the pen. I wanted to show you as we come across, I don't know if you can really see it, but this part right here that we filed down right there, see how even that is? That part, and then once you get to the top part. I also failed to mention too, if you're wondering how many rhinestones it will take to go around the barrel of the pen, it is 13. 13 is the number of rhinestones that will make it around the barrel of the pen, okay? So, almost done. Let's go ahead. While I'm finishing up, just feel free to ask me any questions you have in the chat. And we'll be done in just a moment. There, I just made some adjustments to where you can see. Hopefully this will be better. Ah, I keep dropping them. Okay, so let's try again. All right, I want to get close to where you can see it. Like that. Gonna keep going. And to me, I think the honeycomb method is the quickest method when it comes to blinging. That is blinging cups or anything. The honeycomb method is definitely the quickest. I love the scattered method too. That is my other, but it does take a little bit longer. And as you see, we're about to go around the parts of the all right, as you hear Molly, she wants a treat, y'all. Let me give her a treat real quick. Hold on one moment. Here you go, Mom. Let me make my adjustments and let's get back. I just really hope you guys can see this. I should have done a different color. Like a white or something. To where you could see it. That's okay. I'll come back with another bling project. I'll come back with another bling project so that way you can see it a little bit better. I'm sorry if you guys hear munching in the background. It's Molly and Heaven are eating. They're eating their treats. And right here, I'm just adjusting these that are below. Looks like they shifted a little bit. So I'm just adjusting them a little bit. And the gems, like I said, they will move. So if you need to make any adjustments while the glue is still wet, you can feel free to do so, just to kind of make sure that they are even, like so. Okay. I am almost done. If any of you have never blinged before, does this look like a project you would like to try? All right, we are almost done. We have one more row after this, and then I'm going to show you the top row. All right, so we're almost done. We're at the finish line. Look at this. This is so pretty. Oh, kind of reminds me of rock candy a little bit. Does anybody eat rock candy? Yeah, I think I'm going to come back with another project that's lighter to where you can really, really see the application of the stones. Now this top part, I'm gonna allow this to set like I did with my fence. Because when I add the gems to the very top part, it's gonna be a little bit different. Yep, Molly agrees. All right. All right, so let me let this set for a minute, and then we're gonna come back, and that top part right here, we're going to add the gems to the top part because they're going to be a little slightly off. They're not going to be like, let me show you a pen like this one right here. I don't know if you can really see it, but see how that is at the top. So they won't be directly in the scent. They may be just slightly off from being in between the two on the bottom row. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to get the camera to focus. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. All right, the last row has set. So now we're going to add glue to the top. Very last row. This is going to be the top of the barrel of the pen. All right. Then we're going to add the gem right here. And like I said, it may not be directly in between the gems on the bottom row. So a few may be slightly off, but that's okay. And at the top, you want to make sure. I'm sorry, my camera's out of focus. Okay. Another great thing about this glue is it does dry clear. So that's a great thing. All right. There you have it. The top part is done. And I don't know if we can get the camera to focus, but you'll see to where the jewels will be even with the top of the barrel of the pen. And that's it. This is an easy craft, very easy craft. Very, very easy. Now what we'll do is we'll bring back in the pieces that go in the pen. So we'll do, that's the clicker part. We'll add that, like that, and then that. I'm not going to click it because the top part is still drying, but there you have it. This is the pen. All right, guys, that's it. These are the pens. I think I should have done a lighter color. Were you guys able to see this clearly? Let me know in the chat. I think I'll find something else to bling. So I'll do another project and come back. I don't know when. It'll be soon though. It will be soon, but yeah, because I wanted to make sure you guys were able to see it, but I'm not sure with the lighting and everything. Just let me know over in the chat. Give me some feedback. I'm always open to the feedback, okay? Just let me know. So then that way I can work on the next project. But I am going to come back with another bling project. It's not going to be pens. I have another idea of something I want to create with you guys, or for you guys rather. All right, guys, thank you for stopping by. If you're catching the replay, I appreciate you too for taking the time out of your day, for stopping by and spending it with me. Don't forget to check out my blog, you guys, at thediarybellrose.com. Again, I'm teaching this class here in Charlotte in person. Seats will be limited. I am going to open the registration date in June. Stay tuned for that. And again, go over on my website and sign up to be a part of my email list, to where you can stay up to date on a lot of the news and just different things that are going on. I also have a group on Facebook. It's called the Creative Diaries. I just recently started it, so I'm trying to get the ball rolling with that. But I created that to help creatives who want to create, to be inspired to create, those who have businesses where they create things and they sell things that they make. I wanted that to be a place for them to where they can share and promote their items and things like that on there. Basically a group of individuals just coming together, supporting each other, and just, creating that community. So again, it's called the Creative Diaries, and please feel free to check it out. Again, it's new, so I'm trying to get the ball rolling with that. So if you would like to join, and if that's something that interests you and you would like to, share your projects, even crafty quotes or inspiration, anything that can help uplift the next person, I am all for that. I'm all for encouraging and being there for the next person, sowing those seeds of kindness in the next person's life. So yeah, please feel free to check it out. Again, I'm on Facebook and Instagram at The Diary of Belle Rose. And if you are new to this channel, YouTube, I would love to have you. So please feel free to subscribe and click that notification bell to where you will not miss when I post my next video. Here's another pen I made too. Oh, I love it. I'm addicted. Addicted to blinging stuff. Come here, Molly, let me bling you. I'm just kidding. I am so I'm kidding. I would not do that. I would not do that. All right, my friends, I'm gonna head on out. Again, check out the merch, the new merch in the shop. The crap. Ooh, look how big that. Ooh, it won't even fit in the frame. Go and check it out, guys. All right, before I let you go, I'm sending you the biggest hug and a whole lot of love. And until next time, my friends, please take care.